Hello, Nigerians and the global community. I refer to disability inclusion ecosystem at large. Today, I'm pained to see that in Nigeria of 2026, despite all the laws that we have, despite all the protocols that we have signed into, the right of persons with disability are still being trampled upon. They are still considered less citizens within our society. We still see things happening to persons with disability, especially the people or the class among them that are voiceless or that do not have any voice to speak out for the injustice meted against them. I'm calling on the federal government for a case that we are going to be on for the next 9 months. Uche Olivia is a Nigerian visually impaired nurse who had become licensed as a nurse as far back as 2022. We all know that sitting down and not upgrading your skill is not the best thing. So she decided to up her game by going and becoming a mental health nurse. And she applied to Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Enugu. When she applied, she initially told the authority that she's visually impaired and she needed 3 accommodations to be made for her, which is her right. One, that they either make a provision where they print her own question very bold, or they give her somebody who can read the question to her, or third, that they give her extra time. These are basic accommodations that are important for any visually impaired person. Not only visually impaired person, for any person with disability that is guaranteed by our law, Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Act of 2018. On the day of exam, Uche got to the exam that was supposed to start at 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning, they started the accreditation. She mentioned to the official and said, no, I need reasonable accommodation. I've made known this to the authority. She met her request met a stone deaf ear. She spoke to the officials, she spoke to the provost according to her, she spoke to the provost of the school, and the reply she got according to her was the fact that when you know you cannot see, why did you come to school? I feel this is more of an abuse of our right. The national policy on inclusive education is very clear on all of these issues. We have Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Act, right to education. It is very clear on some of these issues. Why is it today that people like Uche Olivia have been denied their dignity, their rights? And therefore, for us as Center for Disability and Inclusion Africa, we see that this is an infringement and abuse of Uche's right. And not just Uche. There are countless number of persons with disability that are suffering this kind of thing unknown. It was just because Uche came out to come and speak about our experience. Therefore, as we start this campaign today, I call on the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, and the State Minister of Education. I also call on the Minister of Health, under which this fall, Dr. Professor Ali Pate. I have reached out to National Commission for Persons with Disability Executive Secretary, Honorable Ayuba Gufman, on this. I've also reached out to Special Advisor on Special Need and Equal Opportunity, Honorable Abba Musa, on this. And I hope that they will do something very fast. I've reached out to Jonah Peel, Joint National Association of Persons with Disability National President, Honorable Abdullahi Usman. And I've spoken to several other state chairpersons on this matter, that Uche is just one person out of 37 million persons with disability in Nigeria. Why do we continue to allow them to suffer? Why do we continue to allow things like this to go under the water? Center for Disability Inclusion Africa will not keep quiet. And today we are launching a campaign, Justice for Uche Olivia, a Nigerian nurse, a young person for that matter, that it is time for us to speak out. We cannot continue to denigrate persons with disability because of their status. It is time for us to speak out. I call on the media houses to speak out. Don't let this go far. Otherwise, we will be seen to be partial, because when it is the son of a governor, we will always speak out. We don't have to wait until it is the son of a governor or it is an eminent person before we speak out. I call on the chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Disability Matter. Please ensure that this is not swept under the carpet. Time is here for us to speak out, and therefore, for us in Center for Disability and Inclusion Africa, we will continue to speak out until we get justice, not only for Uche Olivia, but for every other person. My name is Inka Olaito. Thank you, and see you.